Next is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 7th chapter, text number 27, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on September 24th, 1976, in Vrindavan, India.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Vitthedam Drona Putrasya Brahmamastham Padarsitam Naivasu Veda Sangharam Prana Badha Upasthite. So, Vasudev, this Srimad Bhagavatam Mahamani Krite, it is not written by ordinary person. In the beginning it is said, Srimad Bhagavati Mahamani Krite. Not only Muni, but Mahamani. Kivannai Shastrai, under the instruction of his spiritual master, as they reveal the scripture by spiritual experience, Bhakti Yogi Pranihite Amale, Bhakti Yoga, he could realize. Narad Muni asked him to write simply on the activity of the Supreme Personality of God. He has written so many books, all the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, but he was not feeling satisfied. Even after writing the Vedanta Sutra, so at that time, Narad Muni happened to come to him and he chastised him that you have written so many books, but they are not very useful. Because people are generally attracted to dharma, artha, kam, moksha. They are attracted. Those who are civilized men, they are attracted with some sort of religion system. It doesn't matter whether he is Hindu or Muslim or Christian, they have some sort of religious practice. That is the beginning of human civilization. When there is no religious practice, that is not civilized man. Just like in the jungle, aborigines, or the animals, they have no religious system. In the human society, there is some religious system. Therefore, when the human society becomes without any religious understanding, the dharmena hina pasubhi samana, immediately they are animals. They are not human. In civilized world, now at the present moment, especially the famous movement, communist movement, they are after completely driving out religious system. This is the misfortune of this age. So they are not in fault in one thing, because the guardians of the religious system, they are foreign. Just like immediately our Subhavilas Prabhu was asking me that we had seen so many temples, why they are so neglected? Is it not your question? And why they should not neglect it? Mostly the temples, they have become the means of livelihood. That is the defect. Temple is not meant for means of livelihood. Then it will deteriorate. How long you can falsely worship deity and make show of arati? You cannot go on very long time. That is not possible. You will be disgusted. Unless there is feeling, bhava, that here is Krishna. Krishna has very kindly come here to receive, to take, accept my humble service. He is so great that he cannot be approached by a person like me. Anoraniyanga mahato mahiyan. Suppose for the impersonalist, Virat Rupa, the sky is the head of the personality of Godhead. They think like that. And the big mountains are the bones, and big oceans are the holes of the body, and the trees, they are. In one sense it is all right. But if you take the Virat Rupa, and how you can capture? It is impossible. He has Virat Rupa. He has shown Virat Rupa to Krishna. But you cannot capture that Virat Rupa. You are teeny. Therefore, he is so kind that he has appeared before you in this temple so that you can touch him actually. You can serve him. You can dress him. You can offer him eatables. It is, therefore, if we think like that, not think, it is a fact, because God is not only very big, Mahato Mahiyan Anoraniya, he can become smaller than the smallest. That is God. Brahma does not mean simply big, so that you cannot capture. That is omnipotency. Whatever he likes, he can become. He can put all the universes within his mouth. When Jasadamai challenged that Krishna, you are eating earth, your friends are complaining. No, mother, I did not. They are telling false. Now your elder brother, Balaram also is saying, now he has, this morning, he is angry with me, therefore he has joined you. I want to see your face. So he opened the mouth and the mother saw that millions of Jasoda and millions of universes are within him. Then she thought maybe something. All right, don't do it. Finish it. Now Krishna is millions of universes within the mouth. He is being punished by Jasadama. This is Krishna. Anoraniyam mahato mahiya. This is Krishna. So when Krishna comes, you cannot see Krishna. You cannot capture Krishna. Mahato mahiya. When he comes before you, Achamurti, Achavigraha. This is Achavigraha, deity. Acha is Vishnu Siladhi. Krishna has appeared. It's like the same thing. Krishna, Jasadamai wanted the Supreme Personality of Godhead as his son, for which hundreds of years he undergone austerities, And when the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared before him, for her, for both the husband and wife, what do you want? Now we want a son like you. So Krishna said, there is no second one beyond me. So I shall become yours. So he becomes son. So he must play it perfectly. That Jashoda Mai may not understand that here is the Supreme Personality. Then the feelings of mother and son will disappear. Hey, Krishna is playing exactly like a little child. So that is Krishna's mercy. This is Krishna's mercy. Similarly, to us, we are not so elevated like Nanda Maharaj or Jashoda Maharaj. We are just beginners. So, we do not know what is Krishna. We cannot see Krishna. Either is Virat Murti or this Murti. So what we can see stone, wood, or material things. So, when Krishna appears to be seen by you, and he appears like a stone statue, he is not stone statue. Don't think. Therefore, we must learn how to see Krishna. So we should not think that here is a stone statue. As soon as we think of stone statue, then this feeling, bhava, will be lost. So at least we Indians were trained up like that. Not only trained up, we are born devotees. Anyone who has taken birth in India, there is special facility. In their previous birth, they had performed many austerities, much austerities. Even the demigods, they desire also to take birth in India to get this opportunity. So India don't think, India means this planet, Bharatvarsh. There is good opportunity. So, we should not think. If we think that here is a stone statue, then it will not prolong many days. It will not golograha. No more vigraha, but golograha. Suppose I have established this temple. Now under my direction, my disciples are worshipping vigraha. Vigraha means the form of the Lord, rupa. But if there is no following of the regulative principles, then after my death it will be golograha, a burden. That our rascal Guru Maharaj established this temple and we have to worship, early rise in the morning or botheration. This will be. That is called golograha, a burden. He has left with us a burden. This is the dish. Then such a big temple will be mismanaged and you will find that this is breaking and this is unclean and there is no attention. That is called golograha. The rascal has given us a burden. Oh, it is very difficult. If we have lost that feeling that here is Krishna, here is a chance to serve him. Sakshad harittena samasta sarva. Not that. Sri vigraha aradhana nityanana singha tan mandira marjanado. As soon as, therefore, we are very much vigilant. Why you do not this? Why you do not this? Why? As soon as the feeling of devotional service will be lost, this temple will be a burden. This is the way. It will be such a big temple to manage. It will be a great burden. So they are feeling burden. Therefore they don't mind if someone is broken sometimes. All right. Let us, whatever money we have got, let us eat first of all. This is the position. Vigraha and Golograha. We should understand. If we forget that here is Krishna personally present, we have to receive him. Very nicely. We have to give him nice food, nice dress, then it is service. And as soon as the feeling comes that here is a stone idol, they say sometimes idol are seen, and we have been instructed to dress him, to give him all botheration. Finished. That has come everywhere. I have seen in Nasik, in many, many big temples, there is no pujari, and the dogs are passing too. Not only they are backing, in Western countries also, the churches are being closed. Big churches in London I have seen, very big churches, but they are closed. When there is meeting on Sunday, the caretaker, 2-3 men, and some old lady, they come. Nobody comes. And we are purchasing. We have purchased several churches because it is now useless. It is useless. Now Los Angeles we have purchased, and several others in Toronto, that recently we have purchased, big churches. But they would not sell us. One church, the priest said that I shall set fire in this church, still I shall not give to Bhaktivedanta Swami. These Toronto churches was like that also. In Melbourne, the condition was, cell condition was that you have to dismantle this church building. He said, why? He said, if you have temple now, then we shall not give. They refused. You know that. So, they do not like that this Krishna consciousness movement will purchase our churches and install Radha Krishna deities. They do not like that. But it is not going on. So not only the churches in the Western countries, here also, as soon as you will lose the spirit of service, this temple will become a big go down. That's all. No more temple. So you have to maintain the service spirit. Therefore we are so much particular why fresh flower is not there. If you think, and here is a stone statue, what is the meaning of fresh flower or old flower? We have to give some flowers, that's all. But no feeling that here is Krishna, we must give fresh flower. It's like I am a living man. If you give me fresh flower, and if you bring some garbage, and if you give me, shall I be pleased? Do you think? So this feeling is losing even in the beginning. That we shall satisfy this statue with some rubbish, garbage flowers. He is not going to protest. Yes, he will not protest. But your life will be finished. The protest will come like that. As soon as you lost the feeling, bhava, buddha bhava samannita, who can worship Krishna? When there is bhava, sai bhava. This has been discussed in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. What is bhava? But if you have no bhava, then you are on the material plane, kanishta adhikari. simply show. A show cannot go on many days. Show will be finished very soon. So if you do not keep the bhava, there, bhava means that is on the liberation side. Adu Shraddha, tato sadhu sangha, tato bhajana kriya atha anartha nivittisya. First of all, you come to this Krishna consciousness movement, some of you, not all, Shraddha. Hey, Krishna consciousness movement, Hare Krishna movement is very good. Let us see how it is. Let us join. The first of all, Shraddha. And many people come out of Shraddha. Shraddha means little faith. But according to our Goswami literature, that faith is not little faith. That faith is also very strong. Then the beginning is there. Chaitanya Charitamrita has described about this faith. He described faith means Shraddha, English word faith, and Sanskrit word is Shraddha, respectful, Shraddhadhana. So, this Shraddha, Adu Shraddha, the beginning is Shraddha, faith. But this Shraddha is defined by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Shraddha shabde vishwas sudhira nishchay. Krishna bhakti kaile sarva karma krita. This is Shraddha. According to our Gauriya Vaishnava, this is Shraddha. What is the Krishna is asking? Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam bhaja. He is asking, demand. So when we have faith in the words of Krishna, yes, Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam, yes, I shall do. Then Shraddha begins. Otherwise, there is no Shraddha. That is the beginning of Shraddha. Adu Shraddha, tato sadhu sangha. If you have got faith in these words of Krishna, that yes, whatever Krishna says, sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam, accept it. Then Shraddha begins. Otherwise, there is no Shraddha. Ordinary Shraddha is they are going this temple or another, Kali's temple or Durga's temple. They say that everyone is all right, jatamat, tatamat, whatever they like. That is not Shraddha. That is whims. And Shraddha means when you firmly believe on the words of Krishna. The Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam bhaja. Therefore, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said, Shraddha shabde vishwas sudhira nishchay. Krishna says that give up everything, I shall give you. Yes, it is fact. Oh, why shall I bother with that? That is Shraddha. Vishwas sudhira nishchay. Sudhira means very firm faith, not flickering faith. When you have got this kind of Shraddha, naturally the next stage will be how to keep my Shraddha, firm faith in Krishna. Then we have to mix with devotees who are keeping constantly in Krishna's service. Therefore, this temple is required. That devotees will always be engaged in Krishna's service, and those who have got Shraddha, they will come and see how the devotees are engaged, how they have sacrificed their life only for serving Krishna. That is sadhu sangha. Adu Shraddha tato sadhu sangha. Therefore we have constructed this big house. Why? The people, the ignorant, the rascals, they may, if they have little faith, they may come, live here, take whatever prasad is available, and mix with these devotees. Adu sadhya, tato sadhu sangha. And if he mixes with the devotees, gradually his bad habits are not, bhajana kriya. Next stage is that the devotees are serving Krishna. They are also 7 heads. They have got neck beads and they are chanting, why not myself? This is called bhajana kriya. Then they approach, sir, why not initiate me? There will be put some regulative principles if you accept. This is bhajana kriya. Then automatically, anartha nivittisya, all nonsense habits, which are not required, anartha, just like smoking, anartha, unnecessary. Does it mean that if one does not smoke, he will die? But you will see in the whole world, millions and trillions of dollars cigarette is selling. Anartha, unnecessary. So, in this way we have to mold our life, and the Krishna consciousness movement is the best process. Therefore those who are sinful, those who are atheists, they have become little afraid of this movement. Therefore we have got so many enemies, and now in India especially, the papers are criticizing us in so many ways. In the other countries also, so we have to face this danger. It is not danger. We don't care for their criticism. But if we remain sincere in our action, there will be no obstacles. Ahitu ki apratihata. It is asserted that Krishna consciousness movement, apratihata, it cannot be checked, provided if you remain to the principle. What is that principle? Savai pungsang paro dharma, jato bhakti radhokhaji. If you stick to the principle of bhakti yogam, then ahitu ki apratihata. Nobody can check it. You'll make progress. Thank you very much.